Hello everyone, I am Dr. Sidney Coupet. I am who they talk about when they say minorities in America, when they say people of African descent or African Americans, or when they say blacks living in America. I am who they talk about when they say Afro-Caribbean or immigrants, or more specifically, Haitian immigrants. I am who they talk about when they refer to marginalized communities. But I am also a medical doctor, a physician, a professional that is committed to improving the state of health of my community and similar communities around the world. I am committed to changing the status quo, committed to eliminating health disparities, and of course, protecting and saving as many lives as possible during this critical time. I am the one that's in the front lines, and there are many others like me, and they should be noted and they should be honored. COVID-19 pandemic has taken a lot of our lives in my community, and a lot more are fighting for their lives as we speak. But despite that reality, we must have faith that we will win this war against COVID-19. All the healthcare professionals in my community have faith. They have faith every day as they face the reality of the front lines, that they will overcome this pandemic. Our strongest weapon thus far has been what you are doing right now by staying home. Physical distancing. I believe with your efforts and the efforts of all the healthcare professionals in the front lines, we will not only be able to overcome the COVID-19 pandemic, but we must ultimately beat health disparities in our communities as well. I believe to eliminate healthcare disparities, we need to start with addressing access to healthcare. Whether you are uninsured or underinsured, or simply someone who is undocumented that is living in our community, please understand that without appropriate access to healthcare during this critical time, it is putting a lot of us in the community at risk. We need to be able to test everyone in order to contain the spread of this virus in our community. We need to be able to monitor everyone in order to provide necessary healthcare services in a timely fashion. We need to be able to treat everyone's chronic diseases and provide supportive care for those infected with the virus. This will help us in flattening the curve for sure, but most of all, reduce the morbidity and mortality in our community. Today is my birthday, and my biggest wish is to eliminate problems around access to healthcare during this critical time. I wish for all of those who identify as minorities, such as Blacks, Latinos, American Indians, to be able to have access to all the necessary healthcare services that they need. So I'm asking you all to support me in achieving my goal by donating to my nonprofit organization, Doctors United for Health, where we are hoping to pay for people to get access to telemedicine monitoring during this pandemic, as well as get essential services in order to manage their chronic diseases. Your donation would pay for the registration into our COVID-19 telemedicine monitoring system program, where we would be able to get testing for people and give them direct access to a healthcare provider that will monitor them. I want to thank you for your ongoing efforts and partnership as we fight the COVID-19 pandemic. I also want to thank those who have already donated to this important and necessary cause. I am Dr. Sidney Coupet, and I thank you for your support as we address healthcare disparities and most of all, as we save lives.